The weather was so warm and wonderful at the first half of the week that we've spent so much time outside eating. And I chose to do my DIY project outside under the warm sunshine instead of the shady and cold garage. You know, however, I have been growing thousands of flowers. I never really had any indoor plants yet. Not because I didn't like them or I don't like them. First of all, we have moved so many times. I have lost indoor plants so many times because I just couldn't bring them with myself. Also, when I spent so much time outside in the garden, I just didn't feel to come home and taking care of other plants. And also, it's not easy with me because I'm looking for the varieties and types which are not the ordinary plants, exciting textures and colors. They are not cheap, but my time will come. The pilea I just replanted, got it as a housewarming gift from a friend of mine who is a plant fairy, and I had to move it through 3,000 kilometers with me, but it was a desire of mine to have this plant, and she wanted to fulfill this desire as we started a new life in another country. It's still carnival season and I baked two other very exciting carnival donuts. Let's see what are these. The first one called Orange Carnival Mask Donut, and I had to make a little carnival mask out of cardboard and foil, to have a mold, and with a knife I could easily cut around on the dough, and surprisingly it was very easy to manage. The other one, I can boldly tell, everybody knows it, it is the Spanish churros. But I didn't make the original way. I wanted to make a little twist, so I made heart-shaped churros and just learned this cool trick in the internet that with the help of baking paper, I could easily transfer this kind of sensitive pastries onto the oil without any damage. I cooked broccoli chicken pasta, and guess what? Although it contains broccoli and my boys know it, they eat it without any problem because it just melts away during the cooking process, not big chunks. Funny thing is, I found this recipe here in YouTube short. It is a very easy and quick recipe. Chicken broth, cream, herbs, and of course broccoli, cheese and chicken. I continued my gluten-free baking experimenting, and the next was to find the bread what has a softer outside because I used to bake artisan type of bread which has a thicker and crispier outside. I usually prepare our bread during the evening, bake it before bedtime so it can properly cool down for breakfast time. But this time I was doing it during daytime because I wanted to know if we will have bread for breakfast or not. And look at this beauty. It is soft in the outside and still crispy on the outside, but you know that chewier. It was just perfect. So right after I was trying other flour blends of my own, and of course I had to taste it right away because you just can't resist a good cup of tea and some butter on a slice of fresh bread. I will freak out some people, but yes, this is a big nose in my pot because it's carnival season again, and this, let's call it meat soup jelly. It's very typical and traditional this time of the year. Actually, I was thinking about we eat it cold, so it is a very good refreshener during summertime. I don't like it, but my son loves it very much, and usually the grandmother of my husband makes it, but now that we are living 3,000 kilometers away, I have to continue this tradition for him. However, it doesn't have a pleasant looking. We have to acknowledge that it is healthy indeed, full of protein and collagens. It was time for some cleaning up and refreshener where the decoration is concerned. For example, I removed the Christmas flowers and I really didn't have anything. Some leftover olive branches did the trick. Finally, I could add some cute little details in the boys' bathroom. Overall, they always ask for blue or bluish accessories, what reminds of ocean and beach theme. They really like this. Hence, we are living close to the ocean. And what upgrade I'm happy about it is to change the previous bath towel or bath rug into this bamboo one. It is easier to clean and maintain. The Carlotta storm hit us as well, which means the temps dropped and it was time to light up the fireplace and have all the cozy warm drinks again.